This may be the perfect hybrid camera. And it may be the perfect camera for me. I already own it. I'm not producing movies for cinema. My Z9 has never held me back except when I'm lugging it around. With the Z9, I shoot in 10-bit N-Log, or if I'm in a big hurry, I shoot with 8-bit 264. Nikon Color Science is superb. I also own a ton of fast micro SD cards for my drones, so the second card slot really works for me. The ZR can go on outdoor adventures that my Z9 couldn't. I have used the studio version of DaVinci Resolve for 5 years, so Color Space Transform is no stranger. I've struggled with Sony Color Science. It's just okay, especially if you like green tint in your images. I shoot with another videographer who uses a Sony FX3. Low light is better on that camera, but not by much. I will prefer the 24 megapixel sensor for stills work. I had a Z6 Mark II. It was superb doing night sky photography, and I see no reason why the ZR wouldn't be as good. This may be the perfect hybrid for me. I'm already in the Nikon world. I have Z lenses. I have 2 of the FTZ adapters, so adapting Nikon legacy lenses is not a problem for me. This is, for me, the perfect hybrid camera. I love the size, I love the grip, and I'm looking forward to using the heck out of it. I went into this Nikon ZR with my eyes open. One of the things that I had been looking at is the Nikon Z6 Mark III for a little more compact camera compared to my Z9. It's a great camera for the average run and gunner, the average photographer, and I really considered one of those, but when I heard that the ZR was coming, I thought this might even be better. And one of the things I didn't like about my Z6 Mark II is it felt like a brick in my hand. The camera just was like a heavy brick that even with a cage on it and everything else, I never felt like I could really grab my Z6 Mark II the way that I really wanted to. Great camera, not so good in the image stabilization in my world where I was running and gutting, doing travel videos in Israel and other places. But the Z6 Mark III was very compelling just because of the feature set and the great Nikon Color Science. One of the things that is compelling about the ZR is I still should have that great Nikon Color Science. Now, I know that there's a big buzz about working with the Nikon partnership with Red to use the Red RAW, and I'm really preparing for that, but it's an expensive proposition. I just bought a memory card specifically to be able to work in that log space with that color profile. But is it going to be better for me and what I do, doing landscape photography, landscape video, than native color science? I'm not so sure. The 8-bit that my Z9 has output looks really good. It's really clean, and it still has adequate detail. So I'm pleased with my Z9. I hope I'm pleased with the ZR. That's one of the things that I'll be evaluating. I also have a lot of Nikon glass, and that makes it easier for me to stay in the Nikon world. I really wanted something that was compact, something like the Sony EV1, and I think I'm very much there with the little ZR. I also like the flip-out screen and the size of the screen. I do find when I'm doing video that I usually work on the screen off the back of the camera. So, in summary, I already own Nikon glass. I like the form factor. I already use DaVinci Resolve and I color grade, and I'm not opposed to working with log or even raw footage. But be prepared for a huge cost upgrade in memory cards to do that. Also, I don't think this camera is going to have the overheating issues that my Z6 Mark II had. So we'll see. It's a new camera. It was very compelling to me because of the compatibility with things that I already owned. But it's going to be expensive for me if I'm going to work in the Red RAW, which I plan to do. I have a Mac Studio computer that's got the horsepower. I also am familiar with DaVinci Resolve. I've been using the software for 10 years. And also I'm familiar with grading in nodes and color space transforms, so I think that this will be a good fit for me. I'm not a huge fan of trying to do cinema grades. I have some young filmmaker friends, Bryson Oberg, that's you, that's the world they live in. Everything is trying to be made to look cinematic. I'm more in the soap opera world, say that funnily, where I just want everything to look tack sharp, and particularly if I'm doing bird photography or something like that, I'm not trying to create a film look from the 1960s or something like that. So for me, it looked like a really good chance to get the camera that I really wanted all along. The Z9 is great, and it's a fantastic stills camera. It's capable of excellent video, but it is a beast.
So without being politically correct, would you call it a cinema camera?
It's a very nice camera. For the price. It has internal RAW, fine, but isn't cinema supposed to be 24p? I haven't found this mode on that camera.
There's it also will be challenging to film in anamorphic and so on. But let's leave something for my review.
Okay.
And I tell you guys, it's a nice camera.
It's a very nice camera
for the price, and the image quality is nice.
Yeah.
For the Red R3D, I think.